Albania, a society predating modern governments, a nation extending beyond international borders, a culture suspended in time between its egalitarian past and socialist future. Any accidental offense in this video is entirely unintentional. This is my take on Albania, trying to keep a pure journalistic approach to what I saw, people I encountered, and histories I was taught throughout my time in this magical part of planet E. While this country is fantastically beautiful, safe, and enjoyable to visit, many people ask me why I was visiting Albania when there's so much other part of the world to see that's better. I'm here to see what others don't. Parched north of Greece sits a proud nation that's been in constant conflict due to its location, sitting literally on the crossroads of the ancient Illyrian, Greek, and Roman civilizations. From the year 1190, the people of Albania have unified together and formed a deep sense of cultural naturalism, heritage pride, and sense of belonging. Its borders have grown and shrunk throughout the years, while it's been under the rule of many empires. In modern day, Albanian culture extends beyond the borders. Many of the Balkan nations around proudly fly the Albanian flag as their own, and don't acknowledge the current international boundaries and sanctions. Cultural Albania is one of the world's longest standing nations. If you visited any of the ex-Soviet countries in the late 90s after the Iron Curtain started to fade, you'll notice how many similarities with the architecture and infrastructure in residential parts of Albania. Outside the city, the roads rival to be the best I've encountered in Europe. And to be honest, we have communism to thank for the high quality of roadway systems here. Let me explain a little bit while we explore some more of the city. While in 1912, Albania declared independence from the Ottoman Empire, they only spent about 2 peaceful years until Italy started to drive her fingers into the country's government, establishing more of a fascist control over the country. Although it wasn't until 1939 that Italy finally decided to declare Albania as part of its dominion. After Nazi Germany fell in 1945, the Soviets came into Albania and helped to rebuild the country from the aftermath of World War II. The USSR gave Albania their country back from Italy, trained their leader in how to operate a strong communist government, increased industrialization, helped turn swamps into farmlands, and established a free healthcare system, railway, and beautiful road system throughout the country to support the stability of the citizens in the country. Top-down government does have its downsides, but for a country that had been devastated from nearly 1,000 years of disruption, communism brought 50 years of a much welcomed stability for this country, who just desired autonomy and peace. In the late 90s, students in Albania started to join the protest that other countries were experiencing and begin to revolt against communism. It heavily sparked a means for change, and also angst amongst its citizens who finally had the stability they always desired. What would happen without the communist stability? Well, the EU. In 2014, Albania was granted official candidate status to be part of the EU. The reality is, though, that there's a bit of work for Albania still to execute before they're accepted as one of the EU members, specifically decreasing the large percentage of immigration and securing a bribery-free government. It'll likely take the boomers and Gen Xers to evacuate office and the pro-EU Zoomers to help lead the country to executing the tasks that the EU needs them to do. Amidst the energy and vibe of strong nationalism, Albania is calm, peaceful, and happy. Join me next time as we're already off to visit a place that many don't even recognize as a country. Can't wait to take you there. Thanks for watching. Subscribe, like, and comment to help me grow this little channel. Have a nice day. Bye!